London Paddington,
we'll play...
there are 3 trains available for you to take control of.
Hang on.
Each one provides an increasingly longer journey. Which will you choose?
Okay, so yeah, this is Train World Simulator, and as I've said in previous videos, I will always try to play all different varieties of games, and today we are playing this. So at the moment we're in London Paddington, and I have a selection of a choice of to select 3 trains. So let's do this. Platform 10 is due to depart in 2 minutes. So we'll take. I think we're going to take the platform 10 train today, unless I don't know. So what? There's the start again. So there are like 3 different sections. This is Great Western Railway, and they actually have a selection of 3 trains here, and what we have, I don't really know much about the trains. I just barely know how to drive these things, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is I've played some PC train sims before, and this is the first one I ever played on a console, and it looks pretty decent, to be fair. You know, the detail is pretty good. I can see that there's no passengers on this service at this point, and this is an all-stop service, and we'll find out where we're going in a second. Let's just open the door, pop ourselves in. I am now the driver.
This one is a semi-fast service to Reading. Get things set up, ready for departure. You'll be heading out shortly.
Yes, sorry, Bob. So we've got to set things up to get ready to go for departure. So I don't really know what we're doing. So we're going to unlock the master key, and we'll put the reverser. Oh, we can't do that. Let's find the lights. Train lights on, preheats on, brakes done as normal, fault lighter brighter, it is brighter. So I don't really know what's what, to be fair. AWS, that's, I guess I think do the brakes. Normally I can actually put you in off there. Reverse is now in forward position. Light, so we've got the headlights are in day mode. And what's next? Open the doors. So I get to open the doors, which is awesome. So we're going to unlock the right hand side, and that's our doors. So at the moment we're loading passengers, so what I'm going to do is just switch to external cameras. Wrong one. There we go, so we've got our doors on. You can see, sorry, doors are open. We can see this in the top left with the little man sitting down. That's our passengers boarding the train, and at the moment we're all set to go from London Paddington to somewhere. I have no idea, but this is my first scenario that I've done on here, and it's I'm still quite amazed by the graphics, to be fair. So now I'm just going to head back to the internal where we've got the driver's view. So now we're going to lock the right doors. Ready to depart. Confirm the train is ready. And now, clear to depart. Apply the throttle to notch 3 for a smooth departure. And we're on notch 3. And we are off. This is quite, about all the games out there, this isn't exactly the most action-packed, thrilling. I mean, I would play this as like a chill-out game, you know. It's quite chill. I'd put some Spotify in the background and stuff. You know, that's what I would tend to do. So we're in notch 3 at the moment. As you can see, the cab is a little bit better now because it's brighter. So the limit is 30 at the moment. We're about to hit 40 miles an hour in 80 yards. I mean, having all these on-screen things are good. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I probably would like to see a few more routes down my area, Devon, but I do believe that there's one on here that does a Paddington to Plymouth, so that's close enough for me. So we're hitting the green light at the moment, and we're doing 28 miles an hour, which is reasonable. I mean, I don't want to go too fast because yesterday I was having a bit of a practice, and he sort of overshot where I was supposed to go and ran a red light, and it terminated it. So I was a bit gutted on that one. So on the right, you'll see the distance to the next green light, and then the distance to the next speed limit change, which is pretty cool. On the bottom right as well, I've got my current speed and stop location. So we're going to switch down to throttle 2. Oh no, we're fine. We've got 4 miles to go. Sorry, until our next station, which is Erling Broadway at 9:53. So you know, we're gonna about 5 minutes. We're gonna hit Erling Broadway, and yes, this is gonna be interesting. So I mean, like I say, I'll give any game a shot, and this one just seems like a really nice, chill, calming one. And it's like you can play car simulators and driving simulators, and you can go to a racetrack, can't you? You can go and have an experience day driving around freaking Silverstone, I guess, if you wanted to. But you actually can't get onto a train and have an experience driving a train with passengers. So, I mean, it's worth a play, 100%. I'm guessing I'm on line 5 and I've got a green light, so that's all good. I think it's just being aware of your surroundings on this sort of game. I mean, it is pretty quiet. It's a bit of a chilled sort of game. I mean, half these buttons, I think there's more to it than what meets the eye, because let's face it, half of this stuff's here for a reason, and only a small amount of it is actually being used in the game. So now we're hitting the 80 mile per hour speed limit, and I'm doing a steady 42. Because I'm a commuter service and I'm stopping, or is it a semi-express? I think it's a semi-express. I don't really want to I don't want to go too fast, because I'm still a bit of a novice on this, and just because it says 85 doesn't mean I have to go 85. So like 3 miles away. Okay, so I will hit the throttle up to 4. Try and get some speed going. Because I'm about a mile away from my speed limit going down to 80. I don't think I'm going to hit that, so at least I can reduce the distance between my train and the station. I mean, as you can see, it's not 100% in this game, because as you can see, the scenery is literally loading up as you go by. There are like other ways you can get out of the train, let someone else drive the train, and you can take the you can be a passenger. I let my daughter have a go, and she just abandoned the train and decided she wanted to run along the track. So you can do that as well, I imagine, if you want to. I don't know why you would. It's a bit of a long walk to the next station, especially if it's like 4 miles in between them. So we've got 2.3 miles until we get to Erling Broadway. Or Ealing Broadway, sorry. I always called it Erling Broadway. How many times I've visited that station when I was up in London. So 2.1 miles. So obviously hopefully there's some of you guys watching and you're recognising some of the scenery, or this. I recognise Paddington straight away, but it's more the smaller stations that I'm interested in seeing how they match the likeness and stuff. Yeah, the likeness and stuff. Right, so we're still green, 90 miles an hour. We're doing 58. We're 1.6 miles away from the station, which is not too bad. So we're just going straight through this one. Bye bye. That would be cool if they did like the announcements at the station when you hear like, the next train on platform 2 is not due to stop here. Please stand back and let it through. Do not jump on it. Right, so I'm gonna bring my notch down a bit, and then I think I can. Okay, so I'm really drastically braking now because my station's coming up, and I want to get down to a decent speed. So we're down to 30 miles an hour. So that is not too bad. I mean, the station's coming up now. We're now approaching Erling Broadway. We are a minute late. So there's nothing new there for you know, the transport system in London. I think a minute late is better than most drivers can do in real life, because, you know, well, I'm not saying drivers, sorry, I'll take that back. Most train companies, it's not the driver's fault, it's the train company's fault. They keep piling the pressure on the drivers and the crews to meet these targets. So big wigs. So what we're looking at is a nice, easy, slow so this is where it's the point where you can see it's marked out on where they think that I should be able to stop the train. So I'm aiming to get it for this bit here. And I've gone too far. Objective complete. Okay, so we're going to have a look on the external cameras, because I've overshot big time. I don't know why I keep pressing that. So now I'm loading. I mean, that's not a good start. I've overshot and I understood my control layout on my pad. I'm still learning. It's still a new thing for me, but I should be stopping like that train on the right rather than, you know. Alright, let's go back to the driver camera. So we're just sitting here at the moment. We've overshot the platform, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to tell the passengers that they have to alight down, further down the train. Alight or depart, or I don't know. Alight, I think it's alight. Right, so I've disengaged that. Put that back into neutral. Actually, you can just do this. There's a button here. Train doors release. Train doors close. So then I'm just gonna lock the left. Tell the guard that we're ready to go. Oh, wait. I'm going to put the reverser into the forward position. Like that. Okay, so you're taking away my door control prompt. If my reverser's forward, why am I going backwards? Okay, so the reverser goes forward, completely forward. Okay, and then you hit like a 3 to go forward. There we go, smoothly does it. So it's giving me a bit of a hint to what I need to do, and there's obviously I have to close my doors and open my doors at the stations, make sure the passengers are on, and then before I depart, just give my guard a buzz to make sure everything's fine, and we go from there. So now we're going to Hayes and Harlington at 10:02. Well, we're going to be late anyway because of my confusion over the controls, and it was a bit crazy. So, I mean, I wish they just put like a forward and reverse thing on the control pad. That would be awesome. But they don't. So off we go, on to the next stage. So we should probably whack the notch up a bit because we've got 4 miles to do. And the speed limit's like 120, so let's just put this thing into crazy mode and see how far we go. Okay, so I got 4.6 miles to the next stop, and we got green lights all the way. Man, so quiet in this cabin. Oh, I hate to be an actual train driver. You get pretty bored, wouldn't you, all day? So quiet. Well, you know, being stuck inside a cabin this big for, I don't know, however long is pretty boring. So yeah, we're just doing this for a bit, and I'm getting fed up with talking, so I will see you guys later.